How y'all doing, guys? Show y'all what I'm up to. See that shit? Got the shocks on there. Had to make a screw-on thread-on thing on the lathe to make up this. Just to, it needed about that much more to keep it off of here. And to get our, we got, I think 5 inches and 4.5 inches. We're gonna do something with this, you know, type of thing, but it's getting there. Boy, the haters are deep on it now, boys. I'm the biggest dumbass on YouTube if you listen to the haters. But you know what? That's what drove me to drag race and outrun people for years. People like that. See what it do. It'll go a little bit farther. So now move that one over a little bit, but anyway, I wanted to show y'all what I was up to, trying to get it ready for tomorrow. It's kind of drizzly, rainy. I flexed it all the way out with the drive shaft out. It's perfect. It'll work. It doesn't look like it is enough, but it is. I took the yoke off, dropped it all the way down. It'll go down to probably about right here. We took and redneck protected our tape, our threads with electrical tape. And for now, we'll probably get a piece of PVC to go over this, or just limit it to where it's not moving around on it a lot. I'm about to build the limit straps now, but drive shafts checked to make sure that's going to work. We got plenty of down. We got about 2 inches left of shock going down, so we're going to have to put this threw me off, this bracket, and it's about 2 inches, so I couldn't really find out how long that was going to be, so it kind of threw me off by a couple inches. I could move the mount down, which we may do eventually, but I'm still going to put limit straps on it so when we're winching it doesn't try to fold the front end out from under it. But yeah, she's coming together, boys. I got today, tonight, and I'm going to try to be done with it by tomorrow morning if I have to work late tonight on it. I don't think I'll get the methanol finished up. It's all mounted and hooked up, but I got to wire it all. I still got to lengthen the vent tubes and stuff like that, but I'm on it. I just want to let y'all know I'm wide open. We got our shock situation straightened out. I got to move the perch on this side over a little bit. It ain't gonna be nothing but turn it, tighten it a little bit more to get it away from the spring. But other than that, she's coming together. I'll give y'all an update again when I get it back on its feet. There's the limit straps. We could go down a whole lot more, but we're going to wait till I can get time to make a drive shaft. That's a pretty good bit, way more than we're used to having. We're going to give that a try. When I get time to get another drive shaft, a longer drive shaft, we're going to drop it down to about right there. But it ain't that much of a difference, so we're going to see how it rolls like this. I got to get some little bungee straps or something for the brake lines to hold them over here. Something springy, or twist this or move this around till I can get it where it ain't rubbing the tire. I'm about to put the tires back on her. Let's see. Let's jack it up. Let's see how the strap goes up. The straps are 3/8 chain with that sheathing around it to keep it quiet, and I crushed the chain around the bolt, and that'll work for now till we can come up with something better. It may work it forever like that. I mean, it'll hold the front end pretty easily like that. Now winching hung on the stump, there really ain't nothing helping that anyway, but we'll probably eventually go down to the axle and go up to here somewhere. This was just a convenient spot because I could run a through bolt through there, through the eyelet of the chain from the inside, and then just smash that around the bolt on the vise and go like that. We got 5 inches up and about 7 inches, 5 inches up, about 6 or 7 inches down, which ain't a lot, but it is what it is with coil springs. But like I said, when I get a drive shaft, when I get time to get me a drive shaft made, I don't want to risk pulling the straps off the yoke, you know, pull it off. So we're gonna just unload it about that much for now. But when I get a drive shaft, we're going to make it drop all the way down so these shocks bottom out, which is a pretty good bit. I dropped it all the way down to here. I had it coming down to the bump stop, which is why I put the tape on there to protect my threads. But I'm kind of worried about the drive shaft. There's clearance there, but it's at the end of its stroke when it goes all the way down to here. So I figured I'd just give it half of that, and that way to give us some free play in the yoke, in the slip yoke, until I can get a drive shaft made. But she's done in the front now. New shocks on. I got to extend the vent tubes, front and rear, cap off anything that might get water in it, zip tie things up, you know, to roll, you know, the drill. And then tomorrow is Saturday. It's supposed to rain all night tonight here in Florida, up to 2 inches. So tomorrow we're going to see if this bitch will float. I want to see if it'll do a water wheelie. It almost would before. I got a picture. I'll look it up and put it on Rusty 411 on the group page. But it would almost do it before with the 36s. You could feel it getting light in the front, but it had to be in water up to the fender to pull it up out of it. Me and Johnny was trying it one day. His will do it. That big old ZJ with the 44s, his will do it. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. The methanol, I might have time to hook the methanol on up this evening. I've spent since 8 o'clock this morning on the shocks and stuff, making these. Did I show y'all those? I made these on the lathe this morning. I thumped you over. These thread down on a stud, these go on a stud, and that whole thing removes and where you can get the spring out of there. I think she's gonna do good as far as the flex goes now. Anywho, beat the rain. Just took her for a test drive. Tell you what, man, I've never had a brand new vehicle for one reason. I always build them I always have my whole life, because I love walking out of a store and seeing what I built sitting there. It's just, this thing's like fun to drive now. It's way so much better. I can't wait to go wheel it tomorrow. But I tell you what, when you come out of the store and what you driving makes you smile, that's what it's all about. They don't sell anything at a car dealership that'll do me that way, because it's what everybody else has. You know, like in my other videos, I say I like to be different. You guys know what I'm talking about. People will hate on you. People will talk shit. They'll say you're an idiot for doing whatever you do, but as long as it makes you smile, that's all that matters. And I like this thing, man. It turned out so good. It's completely done. We're not going to do the methanol this trip. I'm going to wait on that because I want to run a switch on the inside. I had some different thoughts about that. I need to be able to regulate that. I don't want it on every time I floor it, because we'll run out of juice before we know it. But I got the bottle mounted underneath the hood. We'll go over that in another video. But she's done. She's ready. So tomorrow will be the day we go see what it's going to do. We should have a pretty good video. We got a pretty good bit of people coming. And it's going to be deep water and swamps and stuff like that, which is what we roll in, That's what a lot of people don't understand when they talk trash on the Jeep on YouTube, is every wheeling location is different. And I know the weaknesses of this thing, and it works here, but it may not work nowhere else. But we're going to see if it works here. I know it will, though. And everything we roll in is mud, water, deep water, swampy stuff. The only thing you're going to hit hard, where what we do, is stumps, and the stumps are slick and they're hard to grip on too. There's just really no traction here. Now there is something here that will break stuff. It'll break anything. It's sand. We get some of them washouts out there. I have seen some broke axles out there from them washouts. You get down in them and get bottomed out in the bottom of them, and as soon as the tire starts bouncing, it's going that sand grips. That hard packed sand is the only thing we got that's grippy around here. But we're about to find out. Next video coming up. This thing, I don't know how covered in mud it'll be, because we're going to be in the forest, but we're going to put it through its paces. And after we get done with that deal, we'll go to my secret spot and do some real wheeling. But we got to get Johnny down here, and Mike's rig's got to get fixed. And Luke's is good. I'm good now. Get Mike up and running. Maybe get Johnny down here with the big boggers, and we're going to go down that Hells Bay Pass road that I told y'all about, trail. I got a video on it where Johnny was stuck in there with the big boggers before. So that's coming up too. But this video here, we're going to go trail ride it and see what it'll do. And guys, it's been fun doing this build. I sound a little whiny in some of the videos, and I've heard comments on that too, but I did have neck surgery like 11 months ago, and I got steel plates all on my neck, so it does make it kind of hard to talk sometimes, but I'm getting through it, and it didn't affect me building this Jeep though. I could not have done this a year ago. I couldn't have done it. I'm so thankful that that surgery did fix my neck as far as me being able to get under there and do stuff like this. I put it to you this way: when I put the lift kit on it, the 6.5 inch lift kit, I had to have Johnny help me do it because I couldn't get under there and do it. My neck was so messed up. And but they got that fixed, man. I built the whole thing, didn't lose a night's sleep over being up with my neck. And if any of you guys got neck and back problems, you know what I'm talking about. It sucks. But they fused my vertebrae together in my neck in 3 different spots, and it does make it rough to talk sometimes. I've said that before in my videos because it scratches on my throat. But it's doing good today. It seems to like this chilly, wet, rainy weather. So But I'm excited, guys. I got it done, and it's all lemon strapped out like we wanted it. It's bump stopped out in the front like we wanted it. We may give it a little bit more down the next trip when I can get a drive shaft to where we ain't got to worry about that coming out of there. And she's good. All the talking's over. It's time to go see what it'll do. We'll talk to y'all later, guys. Y'all take it easy. We'll holler at you later. Bye.